Good afternoon. Turn this down. We got some people chatting back and forth. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good this afternoon. Feeling good, feeling blessed. We are making our way through Kansas. Picked up a load earlier this afternoon from a National Beef out there in Liberal, Kansas. Been out there a couple times. We got there about midnight, and they said our load was ready, but the paperwork was not. So I could have tried back in like an hour. I'm sure they would have had my paperwork, but I decided to go ahead and go to sleep. And I planned on getting up this morning, grabbing my load and heading out, but I was tired, so I slept in until about noon. And picked up our load, and we are now headed toward Kentucky. Probably gonna stop by the house along the way, see the wife and kids. Had I got up this morning like I planned, I would have been able to stay at the house for about 18 hours or so. And had I went ahead and stayed up and left out with the load last night, or early this morning, it was after midnight, then I would have been able to make it to the house tonight around midnight, and then I'd have been able to stay at the house about 24 hours. But neither one of those things happened, so we'll still get about 12 hours at the house. I'll get there tomorrow morning, and I won't have to leave out until about midnight. This load delivers at 9 in the morning on Tuesday, and yeah, it's only about 6 hours from the house, so yeah, I'll leave that about midnight. Traffic shouldn't be too bad driving through the night. It might be a little busier than usual with Tuesday being Christmas Eve, but it shouldn't be too bad coming through there. I think I'll go through Louisville, but seeing as how I'll be going through in the middle of the night, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we'll leave out about midnight. Alexandria is on Eastern time, so we'll lose an hour. And it's a 6-hour drive, so I like to give myself at least 8 hours in case of anything. It could be an accident, crazy construction, so I like to give myself a 2-hour buffer. So get on the road about midnight and get there about 7 in the morning. Hopefully get in and get it's a drop load, so I don't even know if they're open. It might just be security there. So drop this load. I most likely will not get a reload until after Christmas. I might. Some places will be open, not very many, but there will be some places open, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. I will most likely, after I drop that load, turn around and go back to the house. And just wait to see what is available. The way my contract works with this company, I don't have to look at a load board or anything. They'll send me a load. If I want it, I'll take it. If I don't, I'll tell them no thank you. And they'll send me another one. There is I forget what it's called, load choice or something they call it, where they'll send me like 5 loads or something at a time. I can pick through them. If I don't want those, they'll send me 5 more or something like that. I've never done it, just, what I've heard. I did ask about it one time, but I don't know. I guess I could go back to regular. I was thinking about trying it, and if I don't like it, just go back to the way I'm doing it now, because I kind of expect that with load choice, you are not getting the premier, loads. I just have a feeling that they're going to be the loads that they're already having a harder time getting on the back of trucks. So that's why I decided to stay doing it the way I do it. It kind of sucks because it is a little bit slower process getting a load at a time, but for the most part, what they send me is decent, so I just run it. There are times when they'll get irritated with me because I'll turn down load after load after load back to back because it's not worth it. I'm not moving my truck for $1 a mile. Like, it's not gonna happen. So I'll turn them down. And they always try to tell me some stuff about the average truck is making this, like I was telling, I don't care about the average, because for one, I've far exceeded, because we get a little thing every week that shows what the average truck makes, the average single driver and the average team driver gross and net, and I have always far exceeded that. So I could care less, or couldn't care less. I always say that wrong. I couldn't care less what the average is, and then I understand how averages work. So there are those of us that far exceed the average because we stay running, we're always on time, we know how to manage fuel, we know how to manage our costs, our variable costs, but then you have those that sit around twiddling their thumbs or playing video games or whatever else instead of running, and what they bring to their truck will be far less than what the average is. And the combination of all of those is where you get your average. So the average is kind of a misleading number for people that don't understand. They'll, I'm right at the average. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. You should be way above the average if you understand how that works. I've had to tell them that, like, you know, because they try to hit me with that average stuff, and yeah, so I'm not dumb. I understand what an average is. So yeah, this is where I need to be. Dispatch me accordingly, or you know, I can go anywhere. I've been driving a truck for 3 years. I've got a perfect driving record. No accidents, no tickets, no violations of any kind. So, yeah, I can go anywhere. I choose to stay where I'm at, out of comfort, you know. It's where I've been. It's actually where I got my CDL. So, you know, this is where I just choose to stay here. But that's a choice. I can go anywhere, you know. But, yeah. Because even, you know, once I grab my truck and get my own, and start my authority, I'm still going to stay here. I'm still going to run freight for them, you know. They have a lot of good contracts in the reefer game, so you know I can make some good money with them. But then I will also be able to, you know, build my own customer base and work the spot market. You know, so that's the plan. Some of my, I don't want to say problems or issues, but I will say it was better. And some of it is just because of the market going, you know, turning downward. But my original dispatcher that I had, we had kind of, you know, built a relationship, you know. We had a couple of heated exchanges, but I think that kind of helped to build our relationship, because we also, you know, we had a couple of, you know, and obviously we're not friends. That's not what I'm saying. You know, it's a business relationship, but we had an understanding. We had a decent relationship, and he looked out for me because he knew that, you know, the load is always going to be delivered on time. If I am out here, I am available. You know, I'm not running home, taking home time all the time. You know, and I was just dependable. You know, they make the more money we make, the more money they make. So I was making him some pretty good money. But he got a promotion and is running. He's like the head of operations at one of the terminals. So he got a nice little promotion. And I got this new dispatcher that we don't have that rapport and relationship like my other dispatcher did. So, you know, I definitely see the difference in my revenue since you know, getting this new dispatcher. And that's what's really been pushing me to save all I can save and, you know, get my own truck and authority, because, you know, you'll have that. You know what I mean? Not everybody, you're not going to have the same relationship with everybody. You know? Like, I understand that, you know, it should be that delivering a load on time should be the like a basic requirement, but you'd be surprised. These folks are out here late, you know, because I watch these type of things because I don't ever want someone to be able to try to tell me something that's different than what is. You know, they're out here hitting stuff, tearing stuff up, late for appointments, you know, just effing off instead of running loads. Like, there's a lot of foolishness going on. So, but yeah, I'm just ready to do my own thing, you know, because nobody is going to care about your company like you care about your company. It's just what it is. That's what I'm doing. It's still taking longer than I would like because I'm saving for a bunch of different things. I've got a lot of stuff going on, a bunch of things that I'm saving for. Yeah. Like I said, I definitely a truck. Oh, I ain't nowhere near that car. A truck is number one. My authority, definitely number two. But then also, I'm saving for my baby's graduation trip. I want to buy some land, so there, you know, money's going in quite many different ways. So it kind of slows the process, but you know, we're getting there. Old Wally World, Taco Bell. Seems like I need to go to Walmart for something, but we'll pass it now. I can go to Walmart when I'm at the house though. Move, stop, go lay down. Go lay down. Every time I go live, he thinks I'm talking to him. But yeah, we're getting there though, slowly but surely. Getting where we need to be. Like I said, I really didn't feel the downturn in the market until this year. So, and then I'm trying to keep the mindset that it's that and not my dispatcher. Because, you know, he's a good guy. I mean, from what I can tell, I don't know him. I've never met him, other than, you know, over the phone. But he seems like a good guy. He doesn't. I don't think he's just doing me wrong. You know what I mean? I think he's doing the best he can. He doesn't have the experience my old dispatcher did. You know, my old dispatcher, he'd been dispatching since like he graduated high school, so he had like 15, 16 years in it. Like that was his first job. He interned there in high school and then started working there once he graduated. So yeah, so that's all he knew. So I really enjoyed him as my dispatcher, and it was like a bittersweet thing when he got his promotion, because obviously I was happy for him. You know, got a wife and kids, so we're all trying to do better. You know what I mean? So I was definitely happy for him that he got his promotion, but you know, also, you know, sad to see him go, because enjoyed working with him. So we worked together for like 2 years, since I had started. So he's seen many people come and go. A lot of people get their CDL and leave, take off, go somewhere else. There's only so many of us that stick around. But yeah, it was kind of a bittersweet thing. He's out at the running the car is way 2,000 feet in front of me. Running the head of the Salt Lake City terminal. So the last time I went out there, I tried to pop in and see him, but he wasn't there at the time. I think he was back in Springfield. So yeah, next time I go out there, I'm gonna have to pop in, say what's up. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Driving through Kansas. Middle of nowhere, Kansas. Like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Middle of nowhere, Kansas. I don't even know what state highway this is, to be honest. I've just been cruising. Don't even know. Watching Just Trucking, my guy Justin, on YouTube. I love his channel. Yeah, I like, he's a family guy. I like, it kind of reminds me of myself a little bit. So yeah, I like his channel. Just trucking, and him and his family. He's got younger kids. He's older than me by like 7 years. Max, go lay down. Bad dog. By like 7 years, but his kids are a lot younger than mine. He started his family a lot later. Well, I guess in normal time. I started mine young. Amber and I started really, really young. Way younger than I want my kids to start having kids. But we've also been together since junior high, so but yeah, I like his channel. He's been in trucking game for like 7 years, something like that. He's a single owner op, one truck operation. He's got a couple of trucks that he buys and rebuilds. I think that's dope. So yeah, I like his channel a lot. So we just been doing that, just cruising, letting his channel play, kind of listen to it, glance down at it every now and again, and just cruising through the middle of nowhere, Kansas, making our way towards the house. We won't get there tonight. We're gonna get as far as we can and then shut down and get up in the morning and make it the rest of the way. Hang out with the family for the day and get back on the road tomorrow about midnight. So that is the plan. Show y'all what I see. It's nothing special. Nothing special at all. The beautiful sunset. Actually, the sun's behind me though, because I am headed east. But yeah, got a bunch of, I don't know if you guys can really see them, windmills back there. There we go, a bunch of them. I like the ones on I-70, because we come through at night, or even around this time, all the blinking red lights. It's like a field of blinking red lights. It's kind of cool. A bunch of moo cows over there. So yeah, that's our day. Nothing exciting. Yeah, it's been smooth sails. We've just been boogieing down the road. I've had no mishaps. Haven't came across anything special or crazy or exciting or anything. Just open road of Kansas, no traffic. We come through some little towns every now and again. Some little one-horse towns. But other than that, though, open road and cornfields with no corn because it's December. Yep, that's what we're doing. I just thought I'd check in with you guys. I started recording to start like editing videos and like putting them up on my YouTube and stuff, but finding the time to edit, and you know, obviously it's something that I gotta learn. Something I've never done before. I just save my lives and post them on there. But I record. I have my my dash cam running 24/7 that I can start pulling video from. But like I said, something I got to sit down and play with, and you know, figure out how to edit and do all that type of good stuff and start actually putting videos together. And like I said, just finding the time or using the time that I do have when I stop, because I generally, when I stop, it's just long enough, you know, to eat, shower, and sleep. But there are times when, you know, like I'm watching TV or whatever, that I can spend editing videos. So I'm gonna play around with that, try to, you know, start posting more content, and really try to put together a trucking channel, grow our Trucking with Trav family, and yeah, so you know, we'll be looking forward to that coming up. We're definitely still going to be doing our lives. I would like to be able to go live on YouTube, but I have to get to 50 subscribers, and I'm at 7, so it's pretty new. So you know, and I haven't posted a ton of content, so you know, it's just something I got to play with more and learn. I'm definitely new. I'm not trying to get rich, you know. I work for a living, so you know, I'm not trying to be a Mr. Beast or a whatever. What's that little boy's name? Who played with the toys and got rich? Whatever his name was. But anyway, I'm not trying to do nothing like that, you know. Just like a vlog type of thing, you know. Day in the life with Trucking Trav. That's what we doing. So like I said, be looking for more content as I get better, as I learn the system and learn the editing and all that type of stuff. And yeah, hopefully have some cool stuff coming. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm just rambling though. You know, talking about whatever, just rambling. So I guess if something exciting happens, I will jump back on, but if not, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow, I guess. So I love everybody, and everybody stay blessed.